Let us stay on the topic of common sense. Oprah and Tom Hanks, going to be our two biggest teachers in this awakening. You keep going on about it. Yes, because it's common sense that we need in this world, and at the moment, there doesn't seem to be a lot of it. Yesterday, I put out a post. Oprah's still doing her podcasts. If you go onto her Instagram, she's getting her regular guests on, regular shows, 22 million followers, all about love, doing book reviews. How was she able to do that if she's the most evil? She's been replaced, that's a clone. The same arguments, yet the common sense, she's still there. How does that make sense? And people are unwilling to answer that. What about Hawaii? What about John of God? She's a paedophile. Okay, take your words, which you keep repeating, you're not listening to what's being said. If she's done all that, how was she able to do a podcast? Think about it. How is she able to, and if she has been replaced, who's replaced her and then had this idea and go, let her do a podcast still and see if the world will believe it? That's Oprah. And you've got also the same with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, very much alive, making movies continuously at the moment. And if you go onto his Instagram, he posts quite a lot as well. No, he's been taken out, he's evil. Okay, use some common sense then. Why is he still doing it? Hanks for Troops, have you seen that? He does a lot for the military. He's got his own coffee brand and all donations go to the military, go to the veterans. Why would an evil person do that? And why would they replace an evil person and let him continue doing that? And then all the donations go to the veterans. How does that make sense? Let's use his wife, Rita Wilson, the most loving woman in this world. She's so evil. Show one example. Use some common sense. Find one example where she is evil at all. How is she still doing her posts? How is she still making music? What about her son, Chet Hanks? He's still out there doing it. If the family are evil, how are they allowed to be on Instagram? How are they allowed to be in public? How are they allowed to go around the world? How? People, use some common sense. It's the common sense part which is the lacking massively. And then it's the emotions, it's the attachment, and then it's the inability to actually answer a question. Look at all the comments, and we're saving these because when we come back, we're going to go, look, it was so obvious, and people still do not want to accept it, but they don't want to address it. They go into denial, they go off topic, and they bring in other people like Joe Biden. Focus on these two. Make it make sense. How are they allowed to do that? Why would it make sense to replace evil and let them continue doing the most loving things, or use some common sense? That's them. And we're going to see more and more of these celebrities start coming back into our awareness. And the people that say they're awake are still so fast asleep, so attached, so angry, so emotionally driven, and so led by the ego.